Hi, my name's Oliver Holmes and this is your test today. Can you tell me your full name, please?
My name is Nguyễn.
Now, in this first part, I'd like to ask you some questions about television. Do you like watching films or movies?
Well, I do watch film on my genre.
Has your taste in films changed as you've grown older?
Well, people's tastes in film or some kinds of thing has changed with the passage of time, so I'm no exception. You know, my passion and my genre has changed with my outlook on life as well.
Now, I'm going to give you a topic and I'd like you to talk about it for 1 to 2 minutes. Before you talk, you'll have 1 minute to think about what you're going to say, and you can make some notes if you wish. Here's your topic. I'd like you to describe a wow factor event you have witnessed.
Well, today I'm going to tell you my birthday party. When I was about a little child, when I was a teenager, and I was so depressed and I got anxiety by, the schoolwork. So my parents, on my birthday party, my parents say my family traveled to New York City for enjoying my birthday party with our relative in New York. The party just tremendously crazy, and I love the decoration of party, like my favorite stuff, and I love the toys and color of my favorite color as well. But the main factor is that I really impressed by the party because my close friend when I was staying in New York, and they visited me, and we enjoyed the party. I say that day is my special day, so I can be rebellious as much as possible as I can. So after the party, I feel like I'm satisfied with my life now, and because of the party, and the party helped me to stay positive life from that time to up to now, and I stay conscious, and I understand one thing more is that when you witness something and you have a lot of experiences, you can understand more and more and how to stay positive and just leave your stress out and enjoy the fun and happiness with your relatives and people around you as well.
Thank you very much. Now, in this next part, we're going to discuss some general questions related to the previous topic. Let's consider, first of all, being different. Do you think people always want something different?
Well, success only motivates a person. So I believe that people just only be put in the race. So they just hungry and just try to achieve more and more. So from my own perspective, I strongly believe that people will never get satisfied and will be more and more different to each other as well, from all the categories.
Thank you very much. That's the end of the speaking test.
Thank you.
Oh, here come Red Boy.
Oh, look at your face. Satisfied. Yes, so happy. What was the test?
Yeah, I'm tremendously happy. After experience IELTS speaking test.
Were you nervous at first?
Well, I extremely nervous and stressful at the part one, but at the part one, they have some question.
Yeah.
And it had me more relaxed and stay conscious and focused on my answer. So in the part 2 and part 3, I just confident and try to show my idea and show my, to the examiner as well.
So now let's check it out what the experts would talk about your performance.
Yes.
And also he will give you a mark and some evaluation that you should be listening to.
You've heard Dad. How do you think he did?
I think his speaking was a little bit variable. In terms of his pronunciation was very clear all the way through. But in terms of his grammar and vocabulary, there were a few weaknesses with that. I would highly recommend that he practices building up his complex sentence structures, maybe writing them down and then practicing speaking them. Also, in terms of the vocabulary, there were common mistakes with things like the word forms, like saying, I was so depressing, instead of I was so depressed, which is really common, using adjectives like I was so interesting instead of I was so interested. So it's a very common mistake, but something people should look out for. There were also a few other errors like, I love the decoration of party. I'm not sure how I'd correct that.
I love party decorations.
Yeah, I love party decorations. I love setting up a party because yeah, I think this is the sort of person that I'd highly recommend that they use sort of mind mapping techniques in order to build up their vocabulary and their grammatical accuracy.
How do you feel now after listening to the evaluation?
I feel so happy right now. At least I can do still things, and I can improve my speaking much more than the past as well.
Definitely, it's just that your first time you've taken the IELTS test, and I believe that in the real time you take the test, you definitely will get a higher score.
Thank you.
Yes, and about Tiến, Mike, and An, I believe that you would do so much good in your test in the IELTS exam, and I do hope that your dreams will come true. Okay, now that's it for our talk today with 4 amazing students. They all have their dreams, they all share the passion for English, and they all try their best to achieve a high score in IELTS and in English general. So now back to the stage.